What's going on, y'all? It's Brian from the Media Room. I broke my own rule. You're going to find that out a little bit later on. I recorded this entire video without any sound because I didn't check to make sure my mic was on. And so I'm still learning, even though I am about 15 years deep in this video thing. Okay. So today's video, I wanted to do more of a directive instructional video to teach you guys how to get recording in about 15 minutes. Okay. And so I'm going to take about 20 to explain how to get recording in 15 minutes. So this video is for you if you're a business owner or somebody who wants to get in the content creation game, or you have a product or service or something along those lines, or a personal brand, and you want to start making content for yourself and get online. And there's a specific reason why you need to be doing your own content, because people pay good money to videographers and they deliver a superior product. They deliver very high quality stuff. But you don't need the $50,000 video when a video shot with your phone is going to outperform it. And the numbers are showing on social media videos that are self-shot that look like they were shot without the entire production team there are outperforming things that look like your commercials that you see on TV. The thing I get from a lot of business owners is I don't know how to make content. And so today I'm going to fix that. All right. So if that's what you want, stay tuned. All right. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what to do with the gear that you have without the expensive studio. And we're going to try to remove a lot of the excuses that we encounter. So here's the truth. The camera's not your problem. Okay. Most of you are already holding a device in your pocket that's more than capable of producing high quality video. I have the word professional in my bullet points. The word professional makes me cringe because I think we've subbed out professional and subbed in sterile, uninspired, generic looking. And that's what passes for professional. So you have your phone. Your phone is a world-class camera and a pretty good mic system. That's really what you need to get started, okay? So we're going to cover 4 things today. We're going to talk about light, we're going to talk about sound, and we're going to talk about framing. And we're going to talk about delivery. Get these 4 things right and you could shoot anywhere on anything. And you'll look like you'll know kind of what you're doing. Okay, so let's get into it. First things first, light. The light is the single biggest factor in how professional your video looks. I want you to hear this clearly. $100 phone with a great light beats a $3,000 camera with bad light. Every single time. It has a bunch of switches on it, bunch of dials. With it, I can produce stuff that rivals some stuff that you've seen on the screen commercially. The problem with these things is every dial, every switch, every setting, every button you push is a new learning curve. Okay. Or you could have your phone where there's pretty much one button to record and that's all you need. And maybe there's a little settings menu. You can go in there and tweak some things, but that's all you really need. Okay. Nail your lighting and you're going to solve most of your problems. Okay. So here's the rule. Your light source goes in front of you to start with. Right now I have a light in front of me. I have one that's kind of offset right here, which is my big light. I have a thing that I normally use for my hair light, but I have it bouncing off the wall in front of me because I like the look it gives me a little bit better. Okay. But for you, here's the rule. Light goes in front of you, not behind you, not to the side, in front. Most of you aren't going to be working with a 3-point lighting system. You're going to be working with one source of light, okay? That is 80% of the battle right there. Here's why lighting behind you is actually bad. When you light behind you, the camera tries to expose for the bright background, and it turns you into kind of a silhouette. But take this and see, I got so much light on me from this light up here that changing that around doesn't change anything. But if I turn this light off and have this just right behind me, what that does is it's gonna expose for the light back there, and it's gonna darken everything up here, and you will not be able to see me. All right, that's most of your battle right there. Okay, you don't want to become a shadow in your own video, y'all. That's just not a good thing. Okay, so nobody wants to watch that. The best free light source you have is a window. Sit facing a window. Natural light is amazingly flattering. That's why they call it the magic hour. You know, as the sun's coming up, as the sun's setting, that's where everybody wants to go take their pictures and videos if they're going to be shooting outside. Okay. Natural light's flattering. It's free. And that's where I want you to start. I don't want you to spend money at the jump. Now, if you don't have a good window, a simple ring light will work fine for you. 25 to 50 bucks works great. Even a desk lamp pointed at your face works. The brand doesn't matter. The position is what matters. Okay. So here's a quick test before you even hit record. Look at your face in the camera preview. Can you see your eyes clearly? Because your eyes are what people connect to. If yes, your light's good enough. If you're squinting into the darkness, fix the light. Okay. Number 2, people will watch bad video. They will not listen to bad audio. Bad audio kills videos faster than anything else. People will tolerate a slightly blurry image, but they will not tolerate audio that's hard to understand. Sound is non-negotiable. The biggest mistake I see people make is recording in a room that has a big echo, where you're set up in your kitchen with your hardwood floors and a bunch of hard surfaces and stuff. And what that does is hard floors, bare walls, high ceilings, they all create reverb. That sound bounces off of whatever surface is hitting and goes right into your mic, and it makes you sound like you're in a cave. So the fix is really simple. Record in a room with soft stuff. Carpet, curtains, a couch, some bookshelves. Soft surfaces absorb sound. A closet full of clothes is honestly one of the best audio recording places you're ever going to find in your house. And your phone mic is better than you think, as long as you're relatively close to it. So if you stay within 2 to 3 feet of your phone, you're pretty good. The further away you get from it, the more room noise your phone will pick up. If you actually want to upgrade that makes a difference, get a lav mic. It's a tiny clip-on mic that plugs into your phone. It's 20 bucks on Amazon. Clip it to your shirt. It records right next to your mouth. It cuts out a lot of the room noise that you're going to encounter. Okay? Always do a 10-second sound test before you start recording. And play it back with headphones. If you can hear yourself clearly without straining, you're good to go. Number 3, framing. Framing is how you position yourself in the shot. Get this wrong and you'll look like you've never made a video before. And that's fine sometimes. Sometimes you want to leave in a little bit of a mistake. Sometimes the lighting may be a little bit off, right? The framing may be not quite centered or not quite, in the upper third. That's fine. Like I said, content that looks like you shot it yourself is going to outperform your professional looking stuff. Okay. But if you really want to push it, get the framing close to right as possible so that you can add a layer of credibility to your video. First rule, eye level. Your camera needs to be at eye level or slightly above. Right now I'm shooting on my webcam. I'm testing this out, and it's kind of an experiment I'm doing to see how much content I can shoot on a webcam. And so that's what I'm using right now. And my webcam sitting on top of my monitor is slightly above eye level. Okay. And so I have my bullet points down here. My camera's up here. So I'm jumping back and forth between the two things. Okay. Your camera needs to be at eye level or slightly above, never below. Don't shoot up your nose. That is the most unflattering angle in existence. Some of the most beautiful people in the world cannot shoot up their nose. It's not going to work. Stack some books under your laptop, prop up your phone if you have to. My advice is go online, buy a mini desk tripod, or even there are arms that you can attach to whatever desk you have, and they have a little phone holder. You just set it up and you don't have to worry about it. But you want to get somewhere where it's slightly above eye level or at eye level. Okay. Second, headroom. Don't cut the top of your head off. Don't leave a massive gap either. Your eyes should kind of sit in that upper third of the frame. Think of it as a news anchor. That's the framing you're going for. And when I say upper third on your phone, you should have a setting for grid. You want to turn on your rule of thirds grid. Okay. It separates the screen into thirds. And if you put yourself in the top third with your eyes, you're going to be pretty good. It allows you to frame yourself pretty easily. Okay. Third, you got to think vertical versus horizontal. You got to know what platform this is going to. If you're posting Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, shoot vertically. Set your phone up vertically and shoot. If you're posting to YouTube, LinkedIn, you could shoot horizontal. If you want to do both, shoot a vertical video and crop it for horizontal. There are plenty of tools online that would allow you to do that. Pay attention to what's behind you. The background tells people something about you before you say a single word. Right now, I go for my neutral background because I'm shooting in my storage space until my studio's open. But a clean background works, a bookshelf works, a branded wall works. Pile of laundry, but be mindful of what you have behind you, okay? You're giving people a glimpse into where your space is, whether your workspace or your living space. And so make sure that the snapshot looks good, okay? Put some batteries in your smoke detector. There's no reason for the chirping to be in the background of it. Please just do that. It's good for you. It's good for your family. Batteries and smoke detector, please. Okay. For distance, you want to shoot. You want people to see your face and your shoulders clearly. Chest up is the standard. Not just your face in the camera, not your whole body, just from the chest up. Delivery. This is where a lot of business owners freeze up, and I understand. It can be daunting. You get the light right, it sounds good, framing's good, but you don't know what to say. Here's the framework I use, and it makes every video a lot easier when you're starting out. Okay, so I would insist on you guys using the structure to start out with. Hook, point, call to action. That's it. Don't make it more complex until you need to make it more complex. Your hook is your first 3 seconds. It's the thing that makes people stop scrolling, okay? So, question, a bold statement, a provocative statement, a problem they recognize, something along the lines of most business owners are losing clients because of this one thing, okay? Or here's what nobody tells you about my industry, okay? Or I made this mistake for 2 years before I figured it out, okay? Simple, right? That's the hook. The point is the middle of your video. This is where you deliver on what you promised in the hook. One thing, 5 things, not a list. One clear, useful idea explained simply will do more than a 45-minute video that covers a bunch of stuff. One simple, useful idea, okay? If you can't explain it in 60 seconds, you haven't simplified the idea enough, okay? And the call to action, this is what you're telling them what you want them to do. You're telling them what's the next step to take. Follow for more, comment with a question, subscribe to the channel if you like this content. Join my free group where I teach business owners the basics of recording themselves. Join my paid group if you want a DIY approach that involves a little bit of hands-on stuff from me, okay? That's what it is. That's my call to action. Please take action on it. Click the link, book a call. One thing, not 3, right? On using notes, don't memorize a script. I've seen plenty of local business owners who have these commercials that they done paid $10,000, $15,000 to create. And they get up there and it looks like they're being held hostage by somebody and they're reading off some demands. All the expression and joy is out of their face and they sound like robots because what they're doing is they're going off of stuff they've already remembered and they're basically trying to remember what their next line is, as opposed to speaking what you know, speaking within your expertise. And so the way we combat that is we don't go within with scripts. If you come and work with me, I will not have you on a script, okay? I will not have you memorize lines, okay? But I won't have you wing it either. Like right now, I have my outline on my screen, and that's where I go with it. Don't memorize the script, guys. That's all I'm saying. Don't wing it either. For you guys, I would write 3 bullet points on a sticky note and place it right next to your camera. And then glance out at it every once in a while, okay? Again, we're going for good enough. On eye contact, look at the lens, not the screen. And that's a challenge right now. I have my notes down here, and my notes are right here. My screen is up here. And so I'm jumping back and forth, okay? The lens is the eye contact. That's where we're looking into your eyes. You're making that connection. When I talk to my audience, I don't sit there and stare people down. A little bit disconcerting, isn't it? Just me staring at you. So what I normally do is I move my eyes around. I look around the crowd. I engage and lock eyes with other people. And so I feel a little bit more comfortable jumping between my screen and the camera. That's just the way I feel most comfortable. It may cost me some engagement, but I'm fine with that. Because what I don't want is a disconnect from when I do meet somebody and they expect me to stare them down the same way that I'm staring you down right now. It's not going to work for me. But the lens is the eye contact. Your screen is a mirror. So when you look into the screen, you look like you're looking away. So what I would do to get started until you get comfortable switching focuses, put a small sticky note next to your lens if it helps you. Sticky notes are amazing, and it's great for you to put your bullet points on. And give yourself permission to do multiple takes. Nobody ever sees the bad ones. The best speakers in the world do multiple takes, okay? Keep going until you get one you're happy with. I would advise limiting it to 3 to 5 takes, because we're not going for perfection. We're going for the one that sounds most like you, where you sound most comfortable talking within your realm of expertise. So perfect isn't the objective. Go for the one that sounds most like you. Okay? So here's the whole setup from 0 to recording in 15 minutes or less. Step 1, find your light. Sit facing a window, set up a light in front of you. Do a quick preview. Can you see your face clearly? You can see your face clearly? Let's move on to step 2. Step 2, check your sound. This isn't what I did not do. So I recorded an entire video without sound. Record 10 seconds of yourself talking, play it back. Is it clear? Is there an echo? Are you picking up the faint washer and dryer in the background? Is it distracting? If this sounds good, then great. If not, move rooms or get closer to the mic. One of the two. On to step 3. Frame yourself. Camera eye level, eyes in upper third. Make sure you turn the grid lines on your on your smartphone. That's the best way to frame yourself. Chest up. Background is clean, intentional, or neutral. I have my neutral background. Step 4. Let's write your bullets out. Okay? Hook, point, call to action. Put the sticky note next to the lens. Okay? And step 5. Hit record. Do it again if you're not happy. But I would really not want you to get into this perfectionism cycle where you're doing 10, 15 takes of a 30-second video. That's not that. All that's going to do is frustrate you. Pick the one that sounds most like you. You can leave the ums and ahs in there if you need to, if that's how you normally communicate. Okay. But pick the one that sounds closest to you, and then that's it. You don't need to edit it. Stay away from music if you can. The music side of things, if you're adding music after the fact, you can get into some weird licensing issues, and even stuff that is made for that you have the license to, it still plays havoc with some social media sites. So if you can avoid music until you get proficient enough to understand the nuances of uploading to social media, I would avoid music. You don't need graphics. You don't need lower thirds yet. A clean, well-lit, clear-sounding video with a strong point is more effective than any overproduced video, period, point blank. So here's what I want you to do this week. And this is kind of an add-on to the assignment that I already gave in my paid community, but we're adding a couple more things to it. So this week's assignment was finding your best light source and recording the hook point video. So we're still going to do that. I want you to find your best light source, face it. Camera eye level, chest in frame. Write 3 bullets, hook, point, call to action, and then record it and post your best take. And if you're in the group, if you're in the great group, I want you to do it in the group. If you're not in the group, tag me in the video. Tag me in the video. And I will give you feedback. I will, say this is what we can improve. This is what we can do. This looks great. Okay. But tag me in it. I would love to see you guys do it. My goal, my mission is to get you guys recording, bro. I don't really care how you do it and the mechanism by how you do it, but I want to get you guys out there and taking advantage of this opportunity on social media. Okay. So record it. Pick the take that sounds most like you. Post it. Drop it in the community or tag me. Okay. And I'll give you feedback directly. Remember, the goal is not perfection. It's to prove that you can do this. Once you've done it once, the second time is easier. The 10th time is super easy. Once you get to 150 times, you're not even thinking about it. And you can add different layers onto it. You can do different styles of videos and things like that. Okay. So let me recap what we talked about today. Light in the front. Sound close and soft. Camera eye level or slightly above. Hook, point, call to action. 15 minutes, and that's the whole system. If you want to go deeper on this with courses, weekly assignments, monthly coaching, I'm going to be starting monthly coaching here next week, where I actually go and review your videos. Comment video below, and I'll send you the link to the Media Room community. $97 a month. but my goal is to get you rolling. I do have a free community as well if you're interested. The free community is a little bit less hands-on. The paid community is self-guided, but you have me navigating you along the way, and I'm in there to answer questions and things along those lines, and maybe even provide some equipment recommendations and stuff like that. If you want to come to the media room, come to the actual studio, we're going to be located over in Bellevue, and we can do this in person. This is where I coach you. We do this together, and you have a finished video. All right. That's going to be the studio membership. Reason why I'm doing membership is, you don't go to the gym one time. It's a lifestyle. You come in and learn how to do it. You come in and get in shape, and then it's kind of maintenance at that point in time. Okay. The link is going to be in the description for that as well. Okay. Do the assignment, post it, tag me in it, whatever. I'll see you in the community. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Brian with the Media Room. Get recording, y'all. Don't wait. Don't drag this out. Don't delay. Let's get this thing rolling. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace. If I can get this closed.